Welcome back everyone to another video. It's been a little while since I've done another follow-up video, but I've been busy setting up the Snapmaker Artisan, getting it ready for a lot of projects we've got coming up. And I finally got this massive enclosure built, which took quite a bit of work. We're still going to put the rear panel on, but I've been trying to figure out the air filtration for this unit. I did not want to buy the Snapmaker air filtration because it's stupidly expensive, like $800 or something. And the air filters are really expensive for it as well. I'm not going down that road. And anyone who saw my my old Snapmaker 2.0, I had this monstrosity of an air filter that I built on the back of it using industrial HEPA filters. It worked really well, but I don't want to go down this road again and remount this thing because it just took so much time to figure this out. And I found a solution, which is why I'm doing another video, because Snapmaker hacks seem quite popular, so I thought I would share the next one that I figured out, and this is using an IKEA air purifier. I can't remember what the name of this thing is. Fontanog, whatever. It's a $100 panel air filter from IKEA, $100 Australian, so they're quite cheap. It uses sort of a 3-stage filtration. We have like a cloth front which catches a lot of dust, which is really good as sort of a pre-filter. We have the HEPA particle filter, and then we have the charcoal filter, and a whole filter set is only about $30. So they are incredibly cheap. I think you could probably buy like 6 sets of these filters for the price of a Snapmaker one. And yeah, much more streamlined. I think it's going to mount on this new back panel I made, and way cheaper to just replace filters more often. So yeah, anyway, I decided to mount the front fabric filter onto this panel using mounting points all the way around. There are sort of die-cast marks from the plastic injection that were really good as sort of templates to mark out the holes, so that was quite easy to do. I added another hole up the top just for the handle, so in case this thing falls off, it doesn't smash on the floor. This panel is Alu panel, so it's like aluminium sheets sandwiched on a plastic backing. It's about the same thickness as the original Perspex. It's quite easy to work with. I'll overlay some footage and some photos of me working with it. But basically you can score it with a knife, very sharp utility knife, and you can just break off and cut to size. Unfortunately, to do the inner section though, you do need to use a jigsaw or something. My jigsaw skills are not world renowned, but I got by, I think. I think it worked really well. And I'm very happy. I think overall this panel was about $50, and I've got spare, plus the air filter, which was 100 Australian with the filters in it. Good to go. And I'm going to throw this on now, and I will come back and I'll show you the smoke test and what I think of it overall. Okay, so here it is, all mounted. Very nice fitment. I'm really happy with that. Like I said, I did add that screw on the strap just so it can't fall off onto the floor and break on the ground in a million pieces. I probably would add a bracket over the back of it or something to hold it in place. If you could be bothered, it would make it a little bit more secure. And there may be some other mounting points you can use as well. One other little side note that's interesting, this thing is 24 volts, which is the same voltage as the Snapmaker, and it does make me wonder if this thing could be powered off the Snapmaker, or it could be hacked in some way to make the Snapmaker think this is the factory air purifier. I don't know if it's possible or not. It would be an interesting little project if it's possible to make this communicate with it somehow. But anyway, it's fine. This is the power switch on here. It's got 3 fan speeds. This is the maximum. So not too bad. Medium's pretty quiet. Low is dead silent. And maybe if you opened this thing up and figured out how it's working, you might be able to make some other fan speeds as well, or hack it even further. The smoke test that I normally do, which I'll overlay some footage here, was quite good. All the smoke is being filtered out. You can still smell it, but honestly, even that industrial HEPA filter, you could still smell it. So I don't think that's realistic unless you're pumping it outside. Maybe someone who works in air filtration or something can chime in on that. So here is the inside. That's just the factory cloth backing, which will catch big particles and whatnot. The only concern I did have about this is its flammability rating. I haven't tested it. I think it'll be okay, but I do worry about what would happen if an ember went into it or something. But, you know, time will tell. And yeah, I think this just worked out really cleanly, really cost effective, and this is a viable do-it-yourself hack for the Artisan with its enclosure, I think. And me personally, there's no way in hell I would pay what Snapmaker are asking for their air purifier. I'm sure it's good, it looks cool, but there's no way I'm going to pay that sort of money, plus the ongoing filter costs, which you've got to factor in. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this sort of another Snapmaker hack video. This is going to be doing a lot of cool projects that are coming up very soon around Stax headphones and whatnot. We're going to be trying to work with Teflon in the CNC functions. This thing is friggin' heavy, so we're going to be using that vise that's in here. We're going to be trying some exotic 3D filaments, carbon fiber again. We're going to be trying a nylon filament, and we're going to see if we can work with some support materials and whatnot. But yeah, stay tuned for more Snapmaker content, and there's a lot of other stuff coming up with amplifiers and things as well. I've just got to get back up to speed again, taking a bit of a break. But anyway, I will be back with another video soon. See you in the next one.